I've surfed my whole life. Probably will keep surfing my whole life.
This story is brought to you by Venice Breeze Suites, the coolest place to stay on the Venice Beach Boardwalk. Surf was up at Venice Beach early this year and local grommet Beck Adler was riding the waves. For many, it takes years to earn a spot on the break at the Venice Pier. Adler is no exception. He's been surfing since he was 2. His message for 2016?
There's so much trash in the ocean, so just recycling is anything you can and clean up after yourself. If you see a piece of trash, pick it up and throw it away.
The big waves this year were El Niño driven, fueling worry that there could be a repeat of the kind of storms witnessed in Venice in the early 80s.
In 1983, we were on the beach here with hundreds of people filling sandbags so they could keep the water out of their houses.
It came all the way up here to the bar, all the way up here, the way water was up here. We watched our pier disintegrate, our original wood pier. You don't see that once in your lifetime. We thought we'd see it again this year, but I guess it's not going to happen.
I'm extremely intrigued about pushing, human limits physically and mentally. I think it's an interesting question to see if there's actually, limits.
LAPD officer Christina Tudor showed us what not to wear while running the LA Marathon, all while raising money for local charity Badge of Heart.
I think that's the beautiful thing about life is you got to find a limit, and until then you just keep seeing what that limit is.
Welcome to Venice Pride! Come on down!
Adaptive athletes dropped in to Venice Beach for the 2016 Life Rolls On They Will Skate Again event, proving there's no such thing as limited ability. One Venice family did reach their limit this year, saying they didn't want to be the target of a marketing campaign for Matt Damon's big Bourne movie.
We're doing this because I don't think it's okay to have guns on billboards.
I wanted to make something beautiful on top of something ugly. Our world is getting a little ugly and everyone I think is a little stressed out, and it was just a way to bring some happiness into everyone's life.
The reality that guns kill hit one Venice transient hard when an officer from LAPD's mounted unit shot the man's dog. Upset by the horses, the dog had attacked the officer. However, it got worse when the stray bullet hit a passerby in the foot. Let's take a look at the power behind a shower.
I wash it in a car wash sometimes, but it's very nice the truck came here.
Lava May landed in Venice in 2016. The mobile hygiene service is for those who don't have access to the basics, like toilets and showers.
We automatically see the difference. I see people coming in and out, and I've actually had people where I haven't recognized them.
We were nothing and leave clean, good, and like feeling better.
In November, Venice was shocked by news that 22-year-old Jasmine Preciado had been fatally stabbed. The mother of a 3-year-old, Preciado was 3 months pregnant, expecting her second child.
They killed a young, innocent girl who had a life in her. That's too much. It's too much.
For Anna Maria, living in Venice is the most dangerous she's ever seen.
I don't feel safe. I can't go out and bike ride and skate anymore.
A mile away on Lincoln Boulevard, Cameron Parsons stood with a gun at his face.
I think I sped up a bit. I didn't freeze, I'd sort of just jolted, and I was like, yeah, this hopefully will be over soon as possible. So yeah, just pretty much just give the guy what he wants and don't complain. And then I think Simon had other ideas and yeah, tackled him.
Crime is an issue in Venice. Welcome to Venice. That's it. Has been for a long time. I don't think anything is necessary that's not being done. We have a big homeless problem that we could address, but as far as crime, I think it's probably the same as everywhere else. It's been way worse in the past.
2017 will reveal whether or not recent news on crime in Venice has been a tragic part of a bad wave. If so, Beck Adler has an opinion on those.
Some bad ways but there's always going to be a good one. You just have to find it.